Welcome back, everybody, to some more BeamNG.Drive Cardurance here on Bajarama circuit. Today we are going to be doing a police package special and taking this variety of cars around the track. And actually probably going to leave them on the track to show where they ended up, just for shits and giggles, but I'll pull the mic off to the side of the road. But without further ado, we are going to start over on the left there with the Detective Special of the Moonhawk, and let's get on going with it. Now, this car is a really rear-end power-happy muscle car. So, but it's not that tuned-up of a version of it, so it's not super slidey. So it's easier to handle than a lot of the other Moonhawks or the other muscle cars, but it is also lacking in acceleration because of it, which is probably going to hurt us on some of these, unfortunately. But we'll just power on through as much as we can. Hopefully the extra room, aka crushing zone, that was built into these larger full-size vehicles will help save some of the more major bits a little bit. But if I remember right from doing the base-ish version of this car, it didn't help all that much. And we were already blind if we were in the driver's seat. And I would have the sirens on, but I figured that they'd get annoying over time, so it would probably be best just to have them off. Ooh, it already took a big hit to the front because I couldn't get speed, but if I keep it on the track, I was too busy looking around. But it's cushion in the front end, space for anything vital. It has actually survived the hit without blowing out the radiator, which is good. Let's just see how long that can hold up. Ow. That was a bit bouncy there. Ooh. Getting a little rough here. But well, that's to be expected from this circuit. It is quite the car killer. Now, if we had a trophy truck, it might fare a bit better, but that'd make it too easy. If you do it with vehicles meant for it, there's no fun in it. Oh gosh. Going for our first roll, and we have broken the right front wheel, it seems. Let me see. Yeah, it does not turn. So, okay, there we go. Backing up in that case was fine, because we were just trying to get back on the track because I'd flip it, but if it is unable to do the turns up here, it will be disqualified. Get a little e-brake slide to try and help it along. That wheel's making it really hard, but with the banking and e-brake sliding, come on. Nope. We're gone now. So, let's just set it right there. That's where it made it to. Oh, we lost the light. I was hoping to leave it there with the light. But that's where Moonhawk made it to. It didn't even make it a lap, although it was getting really close, because there's the start line just over there. So, we'll go on to the next one, which is the Sheriff Roamer. And we'll see how well this one can survive it. Hopefully a little bit better than that Moonhawk sitting over there, but you never know. It didn't quite slide as much as I'd like it to have there, but this thing also a little lacking in power. It's like a lot of the police cars just are more base versions with just the looks put to them, which kind of sucks, because police vehicles are actually decently souped up with their double overdrives and everything, so... Then again, this is the off-road variant of the Sheriff Roamer, so it might be made a little less for top speed. And, ooh, there goes a radiator already. There. Say there. There she blows! Yeah, radiator is already toasted, which is very unfortunate for this thing. Ooh. Oh, it actually stayed upright there, or was able to regain its footing, so... Oh, back tailgate is hanging on by a string. I mean, all in all, for that kind of a tumbled car, don't look too bad. Suspension's utterly shot already in this thing. Front end's a little bit crunched up. The roof, and, well, all of it's a little crunched up, but... for having gone through that much of a tumble, it actually looks surprisingly decently well. Now the question is will the radiator give out first, or will the suspension give out and break the drive shaft? Going all these jumps, that back tailgate's like waving like, hey, help! Get us out of Top Speed's hands! He's going to kill us! Kill me! Ooh. That one was not what I wanted, but I was able to maintain control. Our piston rings are already damaged, even though we have not yet overheated. That's not a very good sign. As we ramp on past where the Moonhawk gave in. Ooh. Not quite making the jump. And we passed the last two cars, watching horrified at what's to become of them. That has now marked one lap down. There goes more stuff. I actually didn't quite read what it said there. But I'm guessing it was not very good because we are losing a lot of our power now. Up there go the rod bearings. I think it's just about done on us now. Come on, you can push a little bit further. Make it over these humps. Yep, and there's where it dies. I'll just let it coast, but keep it on the right side a little bit. And that's where it ends. So it probably, well, close-ish to a lap and a half. Not quite sure it. Nearly to the radiator springs jump. So, without further ado, let's hop on to the next one, which is a nice little Sunburst RS Police Edition. I don't see this thing doing great things, but with its speed, it might just be able to hit jumps better. Oh. Already having issues because I never turned off ESC. There we go. Now we've got the power to put down. Now we can really slide it through all these corners. Trying to keep our speed up for the jumps. Ooh, just shy of making that one. Now we do have our front bumper dragging, but it seems to have not done much damage to anything else. So we'll continue on and hope for the best. Oh, there's the smoking pile of... Ooh! I nearly hit Romer, but there's the smoking pile of Romer. Passed by it. But it still has another lap on us, and we are coming in sideways there, which is really bad for this thing's front wheels. And this thing had no speed for the jump. I should have honestly backed up and tried to hit the jump at full speed, but because I think I've done it before for cars on this track in the past, but I figured it was well enough there. Too much speed. Ooh, that was way too much speed. There goes our radiator. Yeah, I haven't quite taken a car this fast around the track, so I was not expecting to pick up so much speed there. But I am supposed to try and push the cars as hard as I can, so I guess I still did what I was supposed to. And yeah, tires are not looking good on this thing right now. Oh. I'll allow you one backup to get back straightened out. That's... Our issue is that right rear tire is pushing out to the right, and every time we push on the gas and the tire's on the ground, the right front tire pushes to the left. So it's just trying to constantly turn to the left and do circles, which is not good. Do a little spin there. With these jumps, having screwed up tires... Oh, now we're going for a roll. Having screwed up tires makes it nearly impossible to go through the air straight. So I'm giving it some leeway on that with it getting turned around. Because it has enough steering to keep going, it just doesn't have enough steering for the jumps. Oh, oh. Come on, get back on the track for me. There we go. Yeah, that right rear is getting worse and worse with each sideways landing. Which is just going to keep making it harder and harder to keep it going. But it still has fight left in it, so might as well let it fight. And we're rolled again. Oh, right rear axle has been broken now. Is this a blessing or a curse? It's a curse. Wait. I was about to say we no longer have control. But I'm riling some control out of this thing. Yeehaw! Nope. Yeah, that's we're done. It wouldn't turn. So now we have no more steering tires. So I'll just... I'll just pull back up to where it was, where it crashed, and leave it there. It's dead. So we'll move on to our final car. Hey, it did at least make it a lap, which honestly kind of surprised me with how screwy things were getting so quickly, but we will move on to our final car, the Grand Marshal. Now this thing has a decent amount of power and speed, so it can slide pretty easily and still get up a little bit of speed for jumps and such. But it's still a full-size car that's pretty heavy and not liable to like these jumps, but as it's been found on the other courses, it is quite a durable vehicle still. So we'll see if the Highway Patrol version holds true to that. We've already passed our broken down Sunburst, although I didn't comment on it. It's over there, hello! And now we're coming up on the Roma. But we are still yet on the first lap. So we will see how long it lasts. Ooh, don't like that. Hello, Roamer, goodbye. Whoop, I overgunned it a little bit there. Yeah, it seems like the suspension in our front right is dying out a bit already because of weird landings. Oh, there's a bumper left behind. Oh, our radiator survived, which is quite nice. It's a good thing about these I guess this thing isn't exactly all that old. It's 90s, but the older full-size vehicles, they have quite a bit of cushioning room to them. I wouldn't exactly take that straight. Hey, is that a mirror? Ooh. Did our... No. Wow. That's a first. I don't think I've ever broken the front axle on, or the steering rod end on one of these, or on... Gosh, I can't speak, on a Grand Marshal in one of these before. Usually this thing's quite durable. I think it was just a really bad landing for the situation, but this thing, the tire just kind of points in whatever direction I'm going, so I'm still able to handle it quite decently. Uh-oh. Well, this is where it ends. It couldn't stay on the course, which is just the shits, but I'll give it one more chance just because it should have made it further than that. There we go. I just needed to stop and smell the roses. But yeah, these continued bumps on it has loosened it up, so now it's just pointing whatever which way it wants to, which is now really hurting us. Oh, come on. Letting it continue just on the basis that it should have been better than that, but yeah, there we go. Hello. Nope, nope. It's done. It can't stay on the road anymore. So there you have it for our little police package competition. In first place was the Roamer, which kind of surprised me because usually these off-road vehicles, this just being an off-road variant of police vehicle, their suspension gives out early and it causes to do tumbles that just kill it, but it actually held up pretty decently until the radiator blew out the engine. The Sunburst, which made it further than I expected, even after screwing up all its wheels, and then it eventually met a pull. The Gavril Grand Marshal in third, which was kind of an upset because I expected it to be in first with how the Marshals handle on these, but it just did not want to hold out with that right front wheel, and it became uncontrollable. And in last place, the Moonhawk, which also suffered steering issues, causing it to become uncontrollable. But without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a great day.